know. I need you to go to www.postal.com/KDOS Chronicles, and you can follow along the show so you can know exactly which polls that I'm going to be talking about today. It's my guy, Danny Myers, is in the building on T7M radio. Call up 347-989-8102. What's good, Danny? Talk to me.
I'm chilling, man. Just got back from NYC, man. Had a dope battle with Swave.
Now, we got to talk about what's current right now. Swave Sevah, bro. Talk to me. What happened?
Man. It's called sleight of hand. That's what they call it. That's the term magicians use when they trick the audience into seeing something that's not really there. The art of illusion. Yeah, anyway, look, man. I beat Swave like pretty easy the first two rounds. He choked his first round. He had to start his round over. So I clearly won that round. His second round was okay, but I just clearly demolished this man lyrically. So I'm up 2-0, and in my third round, I'll use that round to break him down and go through his career and his place in battle rap. You know what I mean? Like how he's a legend, but not really, and his place among the other Harlem legends. So that has really not been addressed to him before. So I broke all that down at a crazy angle. And he came in his third with a dope angle about the King of Harlem thing. So his whole third round was themed around how are you calling yourself the King of Harlem? Like, how dare you? He said, nigga, I should take you to Big L grave and make you eat dirt from it. I should drag you down the street on 125th. He was just bringing up a bunch of Harlem stuff, and I thought that was a dope round. It might have been enough to edge that third round. I thought he probably took that third round, but regardless of that, I took the first two and he got the third, and then the judges wound up giving him the whole battle. So I'm like, okay. But at the end of the day, I couldn't really trip because it was a judge battle. What can you say? We agreed on the judges, but my thing about that is when it's a building full of New York judges, I don't have a choice anyway. It's not like there was some West Coast guys there, some Midwest guys, some South guys, and East, and we just pick up from a pool of each region. When it's just all New York judges, it don't matter. I got a choice of this 5 judges from New York or this 5 judges from New York. So it doesn't even matter at that point. And I feel like he played that New York angle to the New York crowd with the New York judges in New York City. And, the outcome was the outcome. But, the pay-per-view is up now for anybody that want to go back and review it for themselves. So I just say don't take my word for it. Truthfully, I don't even care if people watch the battle and still say Swave won. Because at the end of the day, it's not even that serious. But I felt personally in my heart like he was beaten. He was definitely beating that battle.
It's like, do you feel when you were in the middle of your rounds, were they rocking with you? I haven't seen it yet. I'm definitely going to take a look at it a little bit later. I haven't seen the battle yet, but do you feel like the crowd was rocking with you at least?
For the most part, yeah. Maybe some of my bars be a little bit too much for them to catch live and to really break down and decipher live. So, niggas be in the building high and drunk, so they not really going to catch everything when your pen game is a different caliber than let's say a Swave Sevah, because Swave is pretty much straightforward and direct. It's not you don't really have to break down what he's saying or decipher it. He's kind of to the point, right? And that style works. Now, I think that style works in New York, but the crazy, the irony about that is New York is like the mecca of lyricism. This is where all the lyricism comes from. That's what they would prided themselves on. But then when you spit lyricism in a rap battle, it's not respected. They like the simple shit. It's like an oxymoron. I don't get it. But you know,
You know, but like
it is what it is.
From the people that's been talking about it or commenting on it, whether it's been Facebook, Twitter. Some people have been saying the Slave's third round beats your first 2 rounds. They say people are giving you the first 2 rounds, but they're clearly saying that Slave won just in the third round.
Nah,
is that possible in a battle?
I think it is possible, but in this particular battle, no. I don't think that definitely was the case. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like, let's just say if Swave came to the West and battled me on the West, and we had all West Coast judges, and I choked in my first round, and then my third round I'd use a whole angle about the West Coast, and the whole building is pro West Coast, and when it gets to the judging, they give me the battle. How would Swave feel? The third was good, but they really, a lot of that stuff was really gas though. Cause think about it, it was a lot of Team Homie. Come on, first of all, Team Homie is deep. First of all, so you got a lot of Team Homie guys on the stage, and you got many more in the crowd. So the whole building is like, it's like a Team Homie building. I'm in there with 4 writers block guys, and we all came from out of town. So this was like us versus NYC. You know, it was the situation from the jump was just not in our favor. Anyway, but we knew that going into it, so I ain't tripping or crying about it. Like, I told ARP, I said, there's no way I can win in the building with judges, whether you do crowd judging or you do judges. Because I said, where are these judges from? Where are they all going to be from? Like, do I really get a fair shot here versus, a Harlem legend? No. But, bars and the footage don't lie, so I don't, I just let the people see it for themselves. And everybody on Twitter, and I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook was like, yo, Danny got robbed. Jazz just made a post about it right now. Jazz the rapper, she was the only judge that judged it for me. She's the only judge.
But
and that's
why
crazy.
is it, how does that happen? Because this is my thing. Like, battle rap at one point used to be kind of a honorable sport. Within hip hop, it's kind of like, when you got judge, you got to judge. But when you're talking, when it's a bi-coastal battle, it always seems to be some type of controversy, man. And
and it's always gonna be like that. Anytime you got East versus West, I ain't gonna say like we're biased, because as witness when the East Coast guys come to LA, we show them love when they getting busy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We show them love, but they be trying not to really show me love when I'm over there getting busy.
You honestly have been like one of the most consistent battle artists in the culture, But do you think
absolutely.
Do you think the outside situations you've been in have kind of made you unlikable in some people's eyes?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't see what that has to do with the rapping.
Right.
Because I'm coming here giving 3 rounds, all original material, no stumbles, no recycles, no chokes, and I'm doing this month in, month out, week in, week out, literally, versus the toughest competitors in the world.